Green. Draymond Green and Sabonis got into an altercation, a little altercation, you could say. All right, we got the clip for you. Tomo got us. Go ahead and run that clip. All right, so Sabonis goes down, grab his ankle, and then God, thought he was Kurt Fraser for a second. I mean, kicked his stomach, and yeah. So Sabonis got hit with a tech, and Draymond got hit with a flagrant 2, and was ejected. So the question is, in the talk around town, and by the way, this was by design. We talked about the game first, and now we're talking about this because a lot of people are talking about that more than the actual game. All right. So should Draymond Green be ejected? Trent, kick us off. Not ejected. Sorry, suspended.
Suspended. Should he be suspended? Yes. Do I want him suspended? No. Exactly. I think the way the NBA just handles situations this year, it's hard to say. It's hard. It would be hard in my imagination for the NBA to watch that footage and be like, all right, this is cool. Because guys have been thrown out of a game for way less and suspended for way less. So I think he will be. I mean, there's just really, was his foot getting grabbed? 100%. I see his rebuttal in the sense of, I didn't have anywhere to step, blah, blah, blah. But this man jumped higher than he did for any rebound all night and then put his foot on Sabonis's chest. So I don't think there's any place for that in the game. And then you go to the bench, emotions are high, but you go to the bench and you basically ask for a curtain call from the Sacramento fans. And then you get on the post game and basically say, he grabbed my foot. I'm not sorry for what I did. I'm sorry he grabbed my foot. So just, as a Kings fan, you're a little biased because Sabonis did grab his foot, but I don't think the reaction was needed for that type of action. So it's usually the second person that gets caught. And, in that sense, it was Draymond. But yeah, I think he's going to be suspended. And do I want him suspended? No, I want him on the court. I think the Warriors offense might be better without him on the court. And, our offense is clearly going to be better without him on the court. Uh-huh. So there's going to be there's going to be a little bit more scoring, I think, if he's not there. But I think he is suspended for game 3 in the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm. I agree everything you said. I agree that he should get suspended, but I do not want him to get suspended. Now, he might not get suspended because Sabonis initiated the situation, but he did stomp on him though. I know we can say he didn't stomp on him, but you look at it, you gotta look at the person too. It's Draymond Green, y'all. All right. So I don't want him to get suspended because last thing I want to hear is people making excuses for these dudes on why we gonna beat them. All right, they're gonna say if they would have had Draymond, they would have won. Nah, bro, we up 2-0 before this happened. All right, and we were up 4 when this happened. So I don't want to hear it. And also, Draymond, he needs to learn how to keep his cool. That's his problem. The issue with him, he just mad because Sabonis out Draymond. Draymond been acting a fool this whole series. He clapped in Trey Lyles' face, which deserved a tech, but he never got a tech. He clapped in Sabonis' face yesterday, the same game. And then look, yesterday, this happened yesterday, y'all. All right, look at this. Look, he ain't talk about this though. Look at this. What's Draymond right here, y'all? I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing? Sabonis trying to get out. Look at Draymond. Really?
That was game 1.
That's what I'm saying. I said yesterday. I mean game 1.
Yeah. See what happens when you beat up on people, man? You just don't know the days no more.
This dude, come on, man. He out. Listen, if anybody complaining about anything, I'm cool with it. What Sabonis did, but if Draymond's the one complaining, like Tomo said, you're done, son. I don't want to hear it. Like Tomo, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear none of that stuff because that's your reputation. That's your value you bring to this squad. And one thing about us having Mike Brown, he warned these dudes. You know he did. Do not fall for his answers. Well, what we going to do? We're going to get him out the game. Don't get mad. If you clap in your face, walk away. Trey Lyles, he clapped in his face. If that was a regular season game, Trey Lyles would have said something back to him. We saw we did a low pass and all that stuff, right? But he clapped. Trey Lyles man, walked away. Because we're not falling for it. You're not. And then lastly, Last year, this happened. All right, game 1 against Memphis, he got ejected. And then he got the tunnel. Memphis lost that game, right? He had the tunnel with his shades on, dapping everybody up. Nah, bro, not today. Stay in the press conference and talk. And I'm waiting for your podcast to drop. I mean, you gonna be consistent? What's going on? You only gonna talk when you feeling good? He can't want to show to myself. Oh yeah, we're gonna win. We're gonna win game. Y'all lost. I want to see what you gotta say in your podcast. Don't wait until game 3 if y'all win. I want to hear you speak now. So that's all I gotta say with that. What y'all think, fellas?
Stop the cap.
Hey,
Draymond is not playing with you, bro. He is not playing with you, bro.
Yeah,
Every time you say something.
Now.
Every time he see you going for that cowboy, he cut the camera off.
Every time.
Hey, now.
Go ahead, Dave.
See, it might be me, but I feel a little different about this. I agree that I don't want him to be suspended, but I also don't think he should be suspended. This is why. Now, one, I don't think that Sabonis grabbed his leg on purpose. If you look at the play up close and personal, he fell, and when he fell, he went like this as if he was going to try to cover his face up.
Because he got smacked earlier. Go ahead.
He tried to cover his face up. I don't think if he literally wanted to hold him, he could have did it a little bit more aggressively. So I'm not sure if he grabbed his leg on purpose. Now, if he did, then all right, that's fine. But I don't think Draymond should be suspended because when you look at it, Draymond is, for one, he's trying to get his leg from being out caught. Now, the way he landed was harsh, and it looks really bad. It looks really, really bad, but I don't think he purposely wanted to step on his ribs and hurt him. I think he was just trying to get his leg. I just think Draymond was trying to get his leg out from under where it was, and he just landed wrong. We all know that Draymond he's one of the clumsiest players in the league. No matter what he does, it's always something with him. So it's going to look as if it may look as if he did on purpose, but I'm not sure if he really meant to really stomp on his ribs like that. And it was one. So I'm not really sure if, like I said, I don't think he should be suspended, and I don't think he deserves to be suspended. I don't want him to be suspended, and I don't think he deserves to be suspended. That's just me.
What makes it worse, Dave, is how he acted afterwards. Normally, when you accidentally hurt somebody, you go check on them. He didn't do that at all, and he taunting the crowd like he's asking for a suspension, bro. Mm-hmm. Like that's what he's basically doing. And they asked him about it. Well, I'm just having fun. Hey, get out of here with that. Take that L with you. Go ahead, Tomo. Sorry.
He's just gonna keep saying, "Take that L."
Draymond, don't cut me off.
Look, you try to hurry up and do it while I talk. They try. Now you gonna make it seem like I cut your camera off. But nah, I don't think he deserves to be suspended. And shout out to you, Dave, for looking at that analysis, because to me it didn't look like he was grabbing for his face. It looked like it was a good acting move where he was like, let me get that leg right quick. Let it go. Once he let it go, he didn't expect Draymond to stump on his chest like that. Now, come on, Draymond. We all seen when sometimes you step on something and you like hop on one leg. He could have hopped on one leg. So that's what the league probably is like. We either gonna find him or he can be suspended. The stump looked like he was at jump zone or something. Like he just springed up off that man rib cage like that. That wasn't good at all. And the antics afterwards, like of course, it was one time I think during the season when him and Jokic had got roped up in a similar way, and Draymond ran over and made sure he was okay. But when it happens, when you're in the thick of things, you want to step on people's chests. I guess this goes back to what he said at the shop when he said he don't really play when he playing against the Sacramento Kings. He just here to fight. So yesterday, it did look like the WCW. It was the Ultimate Warrior out there. It was Sabonis versus Draymond. I don't think you need to be suspended, though.
All right, let's get it. Trent, appreciate you for coming on, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, look,
for having me.
Every episode, we got a King segment. If you're free,
you're
here, man. All right? You are here.
Let's get it.
Like the beat.
Like the beat.
All right, Trent.
All right, Dave.
All right, Trent.
All right, Trent.
Wait, any last words, Trent, before you hop off?
Like the beam, Draymond's a clown.
Hey, Trent, go Red Sox.
And go
Red Sox.
I see. I do got one more thing. I've been keeping note of it. So for many years, I was the guy who was making fun of other people's teams for losing in the playoffs when the Kings were respectfully the worst team in the NBA. So I get it, Carl. The Pistons are bad. We'll be all right together. Cade will be back.
Viewers who don't know Carl, what team does he like in the NBA?
The good old Detroit Pistons.
Bruh.
All right.
Hey, I'm a Bucks fan. I'm a Kings fan. I've been there. It only goes up from here. So we'll be all right.
That's the only way he could go.
The only way you go up. Only way.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.